Welcome to Jesse Panda 10 and
the Drop Shop Garage.
just letting you guys know for the 28th vlog, we are using a different phone. Sorry for the inconvenience. I know that the colors look a little bit different. We're not using my phone. We're using my dad's phone. But it's just because mine's dead and I don't have the charger for it. But it is the 28th weekly update vlog. I gained 1 subscriber. I am at 318 subscribers. I made 5 videos this week, quite a few videos. Most of them are from the mounds, which I talked about last week, how on Saturday we went to the mounds. It's this off-road park over in, what's it called?
Mount Morris.
Mount Morris, there you go. And it's this park, this off-road park where you bring your off-road vehicles and you just ride around for the day. So the first one was Wipeout at the Mounds. That's when I was on the mini bike. I was turning this corner, which it was like a bank. It's where it was like an angle, and I was riding on the angle, and I wiped out. I'm fine though. The second one, it was ATV around the corners. That was basically the same thing. It was just where there were these corners that were a little bit raised. I was doing that with 4-wheeler. That was pretty fun. The third one was when we were back at the parking lot about to leave. I did a drift on the 4-wheeler. That was pretty fun. The fourth video was a Coleman 200 and the 4-wheeler review. That was just a comparison between the 4-wheeler and the Coleman, the mini bike. That's just to see how they did at the mounds, what their up and down was. And then the last one, it wasn't at the mounds that we just did today. It's Father's Day, so me and my dad, happy Father's Day, guys. We went to a air museum. And we saw an A10 Warthog, and I made a video about that. You can talk about yours?
Sure. So this is our 28th vlog, and actually, I'm kind of really bummed out. This week I lost 1 subscriber. Last week I was at 421, and this week I'm at 420 subscribers. So for some unknown reason, I lost 1 subscriber. I guess it happens sometimes.
It used to happen to me like a lot. For like a couple of months, I was just losing one every single week or multiple every week.
Maybe they just got tired of my videos that were from the off-road park.
Yep.
So I did 5 videos for you guys this week. The first one was Jesse at the Mounds, was my first video. My second video was off-roading in Michigan. So in case you guys aren't from around here, most of the people around here know what it's like. But if you're like from Texas or California, this way you know that in the summertime they do a lot of off-roading here in Michigan. My third video is showing the Mounds off-road park. So showing you like that there's lots of things that can come there. You can come in a truck, you can come in a Jeep, you can come in a 4-wheeler, a mini bike.
Is that the one where they went up the what's it called?
I don't think so. I think I showed that one last week. It was okay. So it wasn't on these. Yeah, the pit. Then my fourth video was entering the mounds. So I hope I didn't like overboard you guys on the mound stuff. Yep. But it was just all the videos that we had. We made so many videos that we had a lot for him and for me. Yep. We thought that you guys would like them.
We were even going to do the head mount one, but those were pretty long if we were to do those.
And he forgot the SIM card.
The SD card, yep.
Yep. And then my 5th video was something totally different that I hope you guys like. But it's a tour of the inside of a Sherman tank.
That was awesome, guys. I was the one that went inside and showed you guys all around. It's really cool inside of there. We just did that today. That was at the Air Museum that we went to. There was a fully functioning tank. It had every single thing inside, all the guns, everything worked on it. It was actually driving around. We haven't put that one up yet, but when we first got there, it was driving around.
Yeah, so today is Father's Day, and I want to say that last Sunday, we truly believed that it was Father's Day. So last Sunday, I was like, Happy Father's Day, everybody. And
Did you actually say that?
Yeah, and then I found out that it wasn't until this. See, I got an email in my phone last week, and it was like, oh, from Harbor Freight, and Happy Father's Day, and there's going to be a parking lot sale. So I truly believed that it was Father's Day, and me and Jesse, at the end of the day, we went to the Harbor Freight last week, and we're like, there's no parking lot sale. And that's how we found out. And anyways,
Well, that wasn't even that,
Harbor
yeah.
Freight kind of lied, because today we went to Harbor Freight again. We went to 2 of them, and there was no parking lot sale. And they said that I kept getting these emails that it was going to be a big, huge Father's Day sale.
Whenever they do that, usually they put up a couple like canopies, or like how the fireworks stores, if you guys know what that is, where they put up these big tents and then underneath they just set up little plastic tables and sell tools, I guess. Probably at a discounted price.
So anyways, today really is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day.
Father's Day.
And then we had so much fun this weekend. I mean, we went today to, it's called the Selfridge Museum. It's we didn't know. I mean, it's like an hour from our house. It's not that far, but I've heard about this airport, or whatever you want to call it.
Airbase?
Yeah, but I've always thought it was just an airport, Selfridge Airport. And then recently, I was driving by this main road like a week ago, and I noticed that it said that it was a museum. So then today, I told Jesse, I'm like, Jesse, let's go to the Selfridge Air Museum and check it out. And we went there, and we found out that it was the first airport ever made in Michigan. So it was the first airport, and they used it as an airport for like 20 years. And then after that, it actually became an actual, what is it?
Air National Guard base.
Air National Guard base. I didn't know if it was
not an
Air Force base, or something. But yeah. And so they have a museum, and the coolest thing about this museum is that every single plane or helicopter or anything that they have is fully functioning.
Oh.
So, I mean, they strap them down, they strap the wheels down to the cement so that the wind doesn't blow them away, or so, we get lots of bad storms around here in Michigan. Yeah. And little airplanes, if you don't strap them down, they'll blow over. That's the reason why they strap them down, the tires to the cement. But they made it very clear to us that every single one of these planes or helicopters or even their tanks are fully functional. So, they empty them with gas, but they said if they needed to have them up and running, they just put new gas in them, clean them up or whatever, and they're good to go. And they actually had a Sherman tank. They said it was like a 1952, fully functioning. The machine gun, the everything, all of the cannon. The guy said that it was fully functional. Yep. And they let us take a tour of it. Yeah. And when we first got there, I was going to tell you that it's kind of strange because we go to museums all the time. We go to like the Henry Ford Museum, the Science Center. We go to every kind of museum, and you just pay and you go in. And then today when we got there, they were like, let me see your license. And I thought it was the strangest thing in the world.
It was like the military police, and it was at this checkpoint because it's like an actual military base.
Yeah.
So they made sure they did a background check. They probably called up the FBI, and they were like...
they took my driver's license. Then they made me give them the registration.
To the car, yeah.
The registration and proof of insurance to the car. And then they said that it took them like 15 minutes. They said they did a full background check on me. Mm-hmm. And I was like, whoa, dude. So, yeah, it was strange. Yeah. And then after about 15 minutes, they were like, you're totally fine. You and your son, go ahead and go in. And they made us sign a paper and everything that we had to put on the dashboard.
Like a visitor pass.
Yeah, so it was like really, really strict. But the reason we found out once we got into the museum that it's a fully active base.
You guys will see the video. It's amazing, guys.
I mean, they have bombers. They have
A-10s all over the place. You'll see the video that I made. It's a really cool couple-minute video, but it's where at first you see where there's a fire department, then you see where there's just an entire field of bombs, like to strap on the bottom of the planes, and then after that, there's just a whole row of A-10s.
Yep.
A-10s are the airplanes that have the big cannon in the front.
They have like fields full of missiles.
Yeah.
They have fields full of like ammunition. Yep. They have fields full of tanks.
The road that was to the museum, it was called Ammo Drive.
Ammo Drive. Yep. Yeah, they have like airplane hangars completely full of just army tanks. So that's why we know now. We're like, oh, that's why it's so serious.
Yeah, so no one bad could come inside and like
it was some serious stuff. Yeah. Yep. And then after the Air Museum, we spent like 4 or 5 hours there because it was so cool. Then we went to the Dairy Queen because it's Father's Day and we were just having a great day. The weather was perfect, guys. It was like 77 degrees, no rain, no clouds, nothing. Couldn't have asked for a better day.
Can I talk about Detroit?
Sure.
Okay, so right afterwards, after we had Dairy Queen, we were driving home, and then I had the bright idea of saying, hey, let's go to Mom's Spaghetti. So if you've never heard of that, the song by Eminem, or like lyrics of the songs by Eminem, he always is talking about his Mom's Spaghetti. So he opened up this restaurant called Mom's Spaghetti. And they sell really good portion-sized spaghetti. It's where you go and wait in this line. It's kind of like in an alley. It's meant to look kind of like
It's
creepy.
in downtown Detroit, and it's right across the street from the Comerica Park.
Yeah, it's
the
right on
Comerica
Woodward.
Park is the Tigers Park.
Yep.
And yeah, it's right across the street. So it's in a really, really nice neighborhood, and it's in a really, really nice street.
Yeah.
But they make it look all sketchy. So you have to go to a little window in an alley, and you have to order your food. And then we waited in line for an hour. I'm not even lying. There must have been 100 people in front of us because it was such a cool place. I mean, it was so amazing. Eminem owns the place. Eminem has like cooks and stuff in there making the spaghetti and making the things. Every once in a while he shows up there. He's not there every single day, but Eminem the rapper is from Michigan, in case you guys didn't know, and he owns the place. It's called Mom's Spaghetti, and it's right in downtown Detroit. And yeah, so we waited in line for about a good solid hour, and then we ordered our food. I ordered a spaghetti. It came with toast, like garlic toast, and I ordered a pop. What did you order?
I ordered spaghetti with meatballs. They come in a really good portion, like kind of like a Chinese food box, the ones that fold that are like made of paper. Mine I think was like $12 or $13. The entire menu, all that they sold was spaghetti. They either had just a plain spaghetti, they had spaghetti with meatballs, they had spaghetti sandwiches. We didn't get that. He was planning on getting that, but I guess he just
I was
didn't.
planning on getting the spaghetti sandwich, but then I seen that everybody was ordering just the spaghetti, and I swear it came in like a 2-pound box. I mean, the portion was really, really good. The French toast was not French toast.
The
garlic
bread.
toast or garlic bread was really, really delicious. And then we ordered a couple of pops. And then you have to go to the side window. That's where you order your food. And once you get to order it, though, it only took about 5 minutes, if that, to get it to us. When they give it to you, you have to use your receipt or the bag in order to get inside of the building. So then you go inside the building, and it's a really nice restaurant. So you sit down, you eat your dinner, and then as soon as you're done eating your dinner, you go up the stairs, and they have like a little museum. And the little museum is shaped like a trailer, like a mobile home, because when Eminem was really young, when he was a teenager and he was really broke and he lived with his mom, they lived in a trailer off of 8 Mile. That's why he made the movie 8 Mile. So the museum is shaped like a trailer, and you go in there and the whole walls are covered in pictures of Eminem. All they sell is merchandise of Eminem.
Yep, like t-shirts and stickers.
T-shirts, hats, stickers, pins. We were going to buy some, but they seriously were like so overpriced.
Yeah, like $30.
Yeah, the t-shirts were like $39. A little pin that said Eminem was $10. So, I mean, like I said, not that we were being cheap, but they really were like so overpriced. We were like, nah, the t-shirt's not worth that much.
Worth it, yeah.
Not worth $39 for an Eminem
Let me see
t-shirt.
what else I've got on here. So we did that, then... Oh, we made some videos of Detroit. So
For some upcoming videos.
Yes. Probably after all the Air Museum and after them, or we didn't make a video there. After, what else did we do?
We really wanted to make a video for you guys of the Eminem Mom's Spaghetti.
But there was a ton of music, and there really wasn't a good shot or angle from like the front and the side. It was kind of a long line, so...
Yep, and in case you guys aren't really familiar with YouTube, we've made videos in the past, and whenever you're making a video, if there's any kind of music in the background, like when you go to upload your video, YouTube just automatically kicks it out, and
Not
it
always
says
kicks it out, but it restricts it in some countries.
it lets you know. Well, mine, I've made some at like car shows, and if a DJ's playing some music, my videos, when I go to upload them, it automatically kicks them out, and it just says that they can't be used because of the songs. And at that restaurant, the Mom Spaghetti, they were just blasting music from the 80s. So we didn't even make a video because we knew it wasn't going to work.
Okay, so about Detroit, in the past we've made some really good videos that were showing off Detroit as a good side, near like Michigan Avenue, driving towards downtown, and then on Woodward like Comerica Park and the new Little Caesars Arena, and how Detroit is actually booming in most spots near downtown. But then as soon as you cross out of downtown, then sometimes it gets a little worse.
Yeah.
And that's what we made a video about today. We weren't like talking trash about Detroit, but we were just showing the downsides, the
yeah, we've
lesser
made videos before from one beginning of Detroit all the way to the other end, and they're really, really nice and clean and nice buildings and nice streets and everything. And then today I was like, well, I noticed that on the internet, like a million other people make yucky videos like, oh, driving through the hood. So I was like, Jesse, if you want to make one, I'll turn off of one of these side streets. And we turned off of one of the side streets where there was an old abandoned car factory from like the 1900s.
Like the Packard Plant?
I think it was called the Packard Plant. Jesse knows more than me.
I believe that's what it was.
And I was like, you know, I've seen many other videos on YouTube about the Packard Plant. So I was like, if you want, I'll turn down that road and you can film it. So I turned down the road, and Jesse filmed for a good, like 5-10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yep, and that one is all abandoned buildings and abandoned houses and burnt down houses, and then actually like some of them are just in the middle of nowhere. There's like a family having a cookout.
Yeah. Barbed wire
everywhere.
Place.
Hobos, you know, at the
Asking
red
for
lights
money.
saying, give me some money, give me some money. Happy Father's Day. Do you have any money for me?
Yeah, they
and I
said
was
that.
like, no.
Yep, we don't have extra.
But we seen so many cool things while we were waiting for the Mom Spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
We were standing out there for like an hour, and we seen like 10 of the little pedal cars where people pedal and drink beer while they're on it. We seen the Q line come by like 4 or 5 times.
By.
The Q line is a little train that drives right in the middle of Woodward Avenue. Woodward Avenue was the very first paved road in Michigan when they started making a whole bunch of cars in the early 1900s. And then when we were there waiting, we kept seeing over and over like helicopters flying by. And we remembered that they just started this new thing like a month or two ago where you pay $50 for a helicopter ride, and it takes you all around Detroit. It shows you like the stadiums and all that stuff. So that must be what all the helicopters were about.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got one more thing. So if you guys have been on the internet recently or on like TikTok or anything like that, you guys most likely heard of this guy named Detroit Urban Survival Training. It's this guy that teaches you to like disarm people that are coming after you. And we were driving in like Ferndale on Woodward, and we actually saw the place where he does his little teachings. He goes around telling people that he can teach you how to do like
How to defend yourself.
Yeah. But most of it are it's just lies. That's what I've heard from a lot of people on YouTube, and that a lot of it's fake and just clickbait. So I did make a video of showing his place, his building. So yeah, if you want to go see that, I'll put that up probably in like a week.
I'm not sure who that guy is, but Jesse was like, I've heard of this guy. I've seen this guy. Please turn around.
Yeah, turn around because we were going down Woodward.
And then he filmed it. But yeah, we made so many videos for you guys this week that we'll slowly put them out during the week. But we have a ton of videos of airplanes. We have a ton of helicopter videos. We have a ton of Sherman tank videos.
That one was awesome. It might say welcome to the Drop Shop Garage, but I believe that I'm going to put it on my channel.
Both of us, yeah.
Because I think you just forgot to say Jesse Fan of 10. But
yeah.
I was in most of the video, and it was really cool, so I'm definitely putting that on my channel.
Yep. We made a video of like an F14, I think it's called. Mm-hmm. It's just like the one in the Top Gun movie. Still the F14 called the Tomcat.
We also
Everything.
did one of like the F16 and the F18, right?
Yep.
There were like all of them there.
Every kind of thing that you can imagine, from the early 1900s all the way to the early 2000s. They have everything. They actually had this one inside of a hangar.
The Wright brother one.
Yep. Well, it was the Wright brothers
Like
airplane, and then they had the very first like a little war airplane from World War One.
Yep. One of the ones that you actually have to manually drop the bombs out with your hand.
With your hand, yeah, because they didn't have any kind of contraptions. So I guess the guy just had a bunch of bombs in his hand and
just
dropped them one
out.
at a time, one at a time, one at a time.
That's funny.
Yep. So we had a really, really good week. Jesse, I believe, has a joke for you.
Yes, I do. 2 guys steal a calendar. Guess what they get?
What do they get?
6 months each.
Awesome. So yeah, if there's anybody that's watching this vlog, please like and subscribe. And we have tons and tons of more new videos that are going to be coming out during the week. So hopefully we'll be able to put one out like every single day for you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys have a great week. It's Jesse Panda 10 and the Drop Shop Garage. So have a great week, and we will catch you guys on the next one.